Good morning, YouTube. This video is entitled An Offensive Civil War Strategy. This strategy is just my suggestion on how we should fight the war should the war get hot. And it's just a suggestion. My first prong would be an economic attack on the economic infrastructure of the country, and that's simple enough. Block all the ports. If we can block the entrances to the ports and shut down the trucks coming in and out of the ports, that'll shut off about 70% of all economic activity in the country. And there are a lot of ways you could do that. Lots of people, or you just drive up there with a bunch of cars, park the cars at the entrances and light them on fire. All right, so that would be the first step, is to block the ports. Now, at any time, the elites could get reasonable, but and then we would need to carry out the next phases. But let's just go and walk through the other phases. If they react violently and start killing people, then we need to also escalate. And the next thing I would advise is attacks on utilities infrastructures like the electrical grid and the water supply system, things like that. And also you might want to go after distribution hubs for food, things like that. And as for the military forces that are assaulting us, I would suggest a carrot and a stick policy. The actual frontline troops should be treated well, but those officers or managers that are actually giving the orders, they should be treated as traitors, labeled as traitors, and treated as such, if you know what I mean. Now, at some point, if we do well, the elites will pull back and rush off to their bunkers. They're building these bunkers all over the place. Because they think that they can rush off to the bunkers and wait for things to calm down. Okay, well, we can identify where these bunkers are located by a lot of means. First of all, some of the locations of the bunkers are actually in the public domain. Okay, so you go to the news reports and you find out who's building the bunkers. You locate and identify the names of the companies that are building the bunkers, and then you go to the local courthouses and you do a search on all the building permits that these companies' names are associated with. That'll give you the location of all the bunkers. Once you locate the bunkers, all you have to do at that point is identify where the air vents are. Okay. Once you've identified where the air vents are, you just pour lots and lots of muriatic acid down the air vents. Okay, that's going to do one of two things. At that point, they're either going to have to evacuate the bunker or not. And I suspect that they won't have time to evacuate the bunker. And at that time, the bunker becomes, it's not a bunker anymore. Now it's a crypt. Okay. And at that point, if there's no more elites left to bother us, then I guess we have to go and rebuild the country after that, don't we? Anyway, that's just a suggestion of some of the things we could do should these people insist on not respecting our wishes. Have a nice day.